Welcome back to our new farmhouse kitchen. Even though we've been here, 6-7 weeks, something like that, it already feels like we've been here for so much time. And I have to remember to be very patient with the whole process of making this house a home. There are so many projects that I want to do, and when I walk around and think about them, I remind myself that this is the fun part of the process. The build was very tough, trying to coordinate everything, especially building a new old house. So trying to make sure all of our architectural salvage pieces fit in, old doors, a bunch of different and weird sized windows, old light fixtures, and all the other parts about building that makes it tough for everybody. But now is totally the fun part. But I have to be patient and take my time because I'm still a mother of 9. I still have so much food to make every single day, lots of different obligations. And so if we just check like one thing off the list each week, that will really build up over time. So I can't wait to continue to take you all along with that. Today in my kitchen, I am making a new recipe from the website. I love this because it has healthy, whole food from scratch ingredients, and also kids love it. So I made some whole grain tortillas. And what's great with this recipe is they don't have to be perfect because you're going to be cutting them up anyways and putting them into the skillet. So it's kind of a one skillet wonder. If you make a bunch of tortillas at one time and you freeze them, you will always have on hand what it takes to make this. Or of course you can use store-bought tortillas as well. We have such a great milk source right now and we always get plenty. So I really hate to purchase sour cream. Instead, I just take my homemade yogurt and strain off some of the whey to make a really thick Greek yogurt that we use instead. As we are finishing up all the projects here in our farmhouse and making it more comfortable, one thing that we need in a few rooms is curtains, especially the younger boys. They've been waking up really early because we have so many windows. The sun comes out so early this time of year. We picked up some blackout curtains from today's video sponsor, Quince. These are beautiful linen, true blackout curtains. I think they really enhance the beauty in this room. We went with a very simple design in here in order to easily keep it clean for the little boys, just some simple, beautiful beds and quilts, and these chambray linen curtains that are sturdy and feel very high quality yet have a beautiful drape. Now, Quince is your one-stop destination for high quality essentials across clothing, home goods, and accessories, all at affordable prices, from 100% grade A Mongolian cashmere and buttery soft bamboo bedding to 14 karat gold jewelry, cast iron Dutch ovens, and Italian leather bags, all the high-end essentials together in one place. By working directly with top-tier manufacturers and cutting out the middlemen, Quince gives you exceptional quality without the markup. Quince only works with manufacturers that use safe, ethical, responsible manufacturing practices and premium fabrics and finishes. We have so many things throughout our home that came from Quince, and I can attest that they are super high quality. From the denim I wear every day to the room darkening linen curtains in our bedroom, even our Euro shams on the bed, all the fabrics and colors are quality and fit in beautiful with our old farmhouse aesthetic. Check out the items that we've used in our home as well as all the other high quality affordable items. Make sure to grab this QR code right here for free shipping and 365-day returns. I'll also leave a link down in the description box below. What? One of the big priorities as far as making the space comfortable was the front porch, because it is summertime and we have really great views here on this hill. So we have a lot of sky. We like to watch storms roll in. There's really pretty sunsets. And so far, this front porch has been very messy from construction. There's been piles of trim up here and saws and lots of sawdust. And we just finally finished our stairs last week. So the treads were finished for a while, and we finished the railing and the spindles and the handrail going up. And then we also finished out pretty much all of the trim. There's like a few little odds and end pieces. And so we actually finally felt like we could clean this porch off and make it beautiful. Something that I was really on the hunt for were some chairs to go with an antique table I found on Facebook Marketplace. So my sister and I and several of the kids went out antique shopping last weekend, and I happened to find all 6 chairs. Not at the same place, they don't all match, but to me they are perfect, and this makes for a really lovely seating area right on the front porch. We do have another outdoor seating area, but it's on the west side of the house and it gets really hot in the evening. But this is nice because it's a spot that is a bit more shaded. Of course, we can add an umbrella to our other table, but it's nice to have this one right here off the kitchen, right in the shade. We also added some rockers, planters, and a rug. And it's amazing how much more comfortable and usable this space now feels. When something is already messy, it really attracts more clutter. And I found that we were just leaving everything on this porch because it was ugly. And now we all have a little bit more incentive to keep it clean. This sheet pan dinner is a new recipe over on farmhousehomeboon.com. You have to try it. It is so flavorful and it uses a lot of the great things that come out of the garden this time of year. My family devoured it.
Right big blackberry.
The patch.
I want some. See this one?
For a good year and a half, I felt like I couldn't go antique shopping because I didn't have our home to bring it home to. Of course, we had our rental house, but I knew it wasn't permanent and I knew we'd be moving soon. So one of the things that I love doing if I have some spare time, which isn't often, but when I get a chance to, is going and collecting things to make my home more beautiful. I love homemaking. I love making a beautiful home, and collecting things to make it like that is something I just love to do, whether it's at a thrift shop, antique shop, or DIYing something. And when my sister and I went last weekend, I found a bunch of baskets. I've been wanting to collect some baskets for on top of this hutch. Another thing about not purchasing any antiques while living in our last house is you kind of don't know what you need until you live in a space, you see something all the time, and you think, oh, this would look very nice there. Another thing that I really wanted to do was to finally hang up these silhouettes that my friend Sarah Jo from Briarton Farm, she's the same one who made the painting of our house that I showed in the last video, and several other paintings throughout our home as well. She brought me these last year. As I mentioned previously, we get together once a year and we always bring each other something. And she brought me these, and we were living in the rental house, and so I didn't want to hang them there. And I've just been waiting for the right opportunity to hang them. Now that we're in our new house, I saw the perfect wall, and since we have 9 children, it makes this really nice symmetrical rectangle, almost acts as one piece of art. I thought about having them go down a hallway, but I realized they'd be so small, and they look so nice clustered together here, right off the kitchen. I can see them, and it's just beautiful. I've been dreaming up more ways to make our kitchen cozy and comfortable and just have that collected country feel. I found a rug. I'm so excited to share it with you in my next video, my new runner rug between the island and the range. I also am in the design process for Delft tiles above the range. So in kind of like the hearth area, those blue and white old style tiles. I want them to reflect this home that we built and we're dreaming about for years. This property we purchased, it's just very special to us because we built it from scratch. Like, not us physically, of course. We had builders and lots of people, lots of hands in it, but it was such a huge project, very personal to us. And so I want the tiles to reflect that. I want it to have a little sourdough bread and a deer and a turkey because my sons love to hunt, and so many other things. We made a huge list of all the things that we wanted on those tiles behind the range. So excited about that. I've been dreaming about some curtains. I just have a lot of inspiration for this home and want to make it very personal to us. Tonight, my daughter decided she wanted to make some whole grain pasta. So we freshly milled kamut berries, also I believe known as Khorasan wheat. So it's an ancient grain, and made some pasta. Now the thing about making homemade pasta is it is very, very simple. It's just kind of time consuming, a little bit messy, but the end result is so worth it, especially if you don't over boil it. That's one thing that we've made the mistake of in the past, is taking all this time to make this beautiful pasta and then boiling it too long and turning it more into a mush. Now we do have some basil in our front porch planters, so we made some pesto with toasted walnuts and Parmesan cheese, olive oil, garlic, salt, and basil. And I had some sausage I made into meatballs. Just a lovely dinner on this stormy evening. So now that our porch is finally beautiful and there's a place to sit, we enjoy spending some time out there. Well, tonight we happen to get the best view of a purple and pink sky, such crazy colors, and then a show of lightning. So enjoy that, and thank you so much for stopping by our farmhouse.